nursing facilities. The difficulty in getting specialty physicians, cardiologists, pulmonologists, behavioral health specialists, and others has always been an issue, but now, coupled with the COVID-19, the problem has even been more intensified. Remote MD has developed programs in which they have been able to drastically reduce the amount of unnecessary medical evacuations from deep-sea gas and oil rigs by keeping workers on site and treating them via telemedicine worldwide for over 15 years. Now, that same modern telemedicine program is available here for us. With Remote MD's program, residents avoid the risk of infection from other patients when visiting a doctor's office or hospital. Plus, the patient gets to stay in the comfort of their own space in your facility, reducing the stress and anxiety of going to the ER. In addition, Remote MD reduces the number of unnecessary trips to the hospital, saves you money, keeps caregivers and family members connected, and is available right now here for you. To learn more, log on today to www.remotemd.net. That's www.remotemd.net. McCurry Deck Motors has been providing an impressive selection of automobiles for over 50 years. At McCurry Deck, you can browse the great selection of GMC automobiles and drive away in one knowing you have gotten the best deal possible. The team at McCurry Deck Motors counts it a privilege to make you a happy and satisfied customer. Why not test drive one of the comfortable and stylish GMCs today? At GMC, we are professional grade. At McCurry Deck Motors, we're the home of GMC, Chevy, and Buick. 1740 U.S. Highway 74A, Forest City.
14 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Saturday morning, March the 6th. Yes, it's already March. This is the first Saturday of March, so here we are in March. Going first to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department, checking in with Deputy Chapman this morning. Deputy, good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Doing pretty good. What do you have on the report for us?
In the last 24 hours, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office has had 132 calls for service, 18 arrested, and 130 incarcerated in the jail. As far as incident reports goes, we have James Alden Ramsey off of Big Island Road reported breaking and entering, burglary, and larceny after breaking and entering. We have Helen Fox Harris off of Painter Gap Road reported misdemeanor larceny. We have Andrea Helen Tenza off of Old Henrietta Road reported fraud. We have Haley Madison Barrier off of Canine Drive, Bostic, reported cyber stalking. That's all we have for incident reports. As far as our arrest reports go, we have Paula Joe Stanford off of Old U.S. Highway 74, arrested for failure to appear on misdemeanor. Have Thomas Allen Jr. Dembicki off of West Main Street, Forest City, arrested for misdemeanor probation violation. We have Madeline Ashley Deck off of Jack McKinney Road, arrested for false report to police station and resist, obstruct, or delay public officer. We have Larry Stephen Bell off of Hardin Street Extension, Ruffton, arrested for possession of drug paraphernalia. We have Sean McIntyre off of New Hope Road, Rutherford, arrested for failure to comply. We have Joshua Andrew Thomas off of W.V. Thompson Road, arrested for failure to appear on misdemeanor. Have Henry William Jr. Humphreys off of Freeman Road, Boston, arrested for possession of Schedule II controlled substance, possessed drug paraphernalia, and possession of Schedule I controlled substance. Have Sanford Stephen Mole off of Big Island Road, Forest City, arrested for failure to appear on misdemeanor. We have Bruce Wayne Gibbons off South Pea Ridge Road, Morrisboro, arrested for driving while license revoked. And that's all we have for today, sir.
Deputy Chapman, we appreciate that report. You guys be safe out there today and have a great weekend.
Thank you, sir. You too.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Deputy Chapman with the report from the Rutherford County 911 Communications Center. Rutherford County Sheriff's Office is also seeking the public's assistance in locating a missing person. Julian Chase Roberts, 25-year-old white male, 6'3", weighs approximately 200 pounds. He has blue eyes, brown hair, red beard, and is last seen in Ellenboro, maybe driving a dark green Jeep Grand Cherokee. Anyone with information as to the whereabouts of Mr. Roberts is asked to call the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office at 828-286-2911. Our latest COVID-19 numbers, total positive cases in the county rose to 6,781. That's an increase of 18. There have been 200 total deaths in the county. That is an increase of 0. So hopefully we'll get this all behind us. We'll continue our call around report this morning. Talk with 911 Communications Center next.
You know, there is a lot of misleading information about Medicaid eligibility. The Arledge Law Firm would like for you to know the truth. For instance, if you need a nursing home, Medicaid will take your home. That's not true. Another one is, if you transfer assets, you have to wait 60 months to qualify. Again, not true. And this big one, if you're already in a nursing home, it's too late to protect your assets. Not true, not true, not true. Call attorneys Gerald N. Willis, Kent Baldwin, or Martin Gerard at the Arledge Law Firm and get free consultation and learn the truth. It's more likely than you think that you may qualify for nursing home care and not lose everything you own. It's worth a call to Arledge Law Firm at 287-3338, located on East Court Street in Rutherfordton.
20 minutes after 7 o'clock, here we are on a Saturday morning, and love to hear 911 communication voice of Jessica. Good morning. How are you? You sound so cheerful and happy this morning.
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm trying to keep my energy up. I'm tired. What's on the report for us this morning, Jessica?
In the past 24 hours, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office 911 Communications has processed 435 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 38 EMS calls, 12 for rescue. Law Enforcement Sheriff's Office responded to 132, Far City to 58, Lake Lure to 3, Rutherford to 45, Spindale to 64. Fire calls, Bills Creek responded to a vehicle accident. Far City responded to a structure fire. Green Hill responded to a structure fire assisted by Rutherfordton, Union Mills, and Hudlow. And Lake Lure responded to a vehicle accident, and that's all we've got.
Jessica, thank you so much for that report. You guys have a great, guys and gals, have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next time.
Do the same. All right, bye-bye.
Thanks, bye. Jessica with the report from the 911 Communications Center, letting us know what's happening in the world of dispatching and all that good stuff. Looking like a beautiful day shaping up outside today. It looks like mostly sunny, highs around 55 degrees, lows around 28 degrees tonight. Now, I'm looking ahead all the way to next, like Wednesday, Thursday. We're looking at highs up around 60 degrees, 65, 70, almost 70 degrees. Wow, that looks like it's going to be an interesting lot. I'm looking forward to the warm weather is what I'm saying. So next week, definitely get us in the mood for some spring-like weather. We'll continue with our call-around report this morning. We'll head to the Fairfield Fire Department and Gary Wilson.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
22 minutes after 7 o'clock. You're going to find us up in the Fairfield Fire District. And Gary Wilson. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing all right. Yeah, I agree with it. Didn't get as cool as they thought it was going to get last night.
The clouds rolled in, I think, kind of held the temperatures back a little bit.
I believe it did, yeah. It seems like you can look at the weather from hour to hour, and it seems like it changes around here. It's changing all the time.
Yeah, if you don't like it today, come back tomorrow. It'll be different.
It'll be something different.
They're sitting on about 37 this morning, and partly cloudy skies out there. And Bills Creek had one fire call in the last 24 hours. Had a wreck, car in a creek over near Line 7 Buffalo Creek, but hadn't heard anything about any injuries or anything. So hopefully everything was all right on that end. But That's the only call I'm aware of in the area yesterday. Everything else has been pretty quiet and off to a good start, and looks like hopefully a few days of sunshine ahead of us and warm temperatures, so that'll be a good thing.
I'm looking, of course, this weather report I've got in the Blue Room, that was from yesterday evening, but the one on my phone, the apps, I mean, it's all the way until a week from Monday. It looks like 63 degrees. I see 71 on Thursday, 72 Friday. So it looks like a lot of warm weather and nice days ahead.
Yeah, it does. A little dry weather too, and that's good and bad. We can do without the rain for a while, but
That's
typically
right.
March you get low humidity and windy conditions, and well, you know it. Next thing you know, we got fire danger, so everybody needs to be careful if out doing cleaning up and doing any burning or anything.
My grandmother always told me growing up, never trust March because you're liable to turn around and there'll be snow on the ground.
Yeah, I seen a snow here one time a few years back in the 3rd or 4th day of April, so you never know.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that. Well, Gary, appreciate the report. You have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next time.
All right, have a good one.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Gary Wilson with that report from the Fairfield Fire Department, letting us know what's happening in the upper part of the county. High school football Friday night action from last night. Our featured game of the week was Shelby and RS Central. Shelby came out ahead 38-22. Other action around the county or up by county teams. Burns 14-0 over Chase. Thomas Jefferson 21, East Rowan 6, and Polk County defeated East Rutherford High School 49-14. Of course, Friday night we'll be back in action again. Chase at Shelby is the game of the week. 6:30 countdown, 7 p.m. play-by-play broadcast. Cliff Palmieri and Jay Coombs in the broadcast booth, bringing us all the action. That'll be from Chase and Shelby coming up this week. Let's continue with our call-around report for this Saturday morning, and we'll check in over in the Sunshine Ballstick Cherry Mountain Fire District. Sue Price is next.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush. Brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
26 minutes after 7 o'clock, Saturday, March the 6th. And our call-around report, Sunshine Ballstick Cherry Mountain Fire District, and Sue Price is with us. Sue, good morning.
Good morning. It's a nice morning over here. The sun hadn't popped out yet. It's kind of cloudy.
Yeah,
it is supposed to be pretty today, though, isn't it?
I believe it is. Mostly sunny skies today. Hopefully the clouds will get out of the way and get some of that sunshine going. I'd love to see the sunshine.
Mm-hmm. We've had some pretty days. Well, let's see. I didn't have any calls from the fire department. I don't have a single birthday or anniversary on either one of my calendars today, so not anybody celebrating that I know of, but we hope anybody that's having a birthday or anniversary will have a real good day on their special day and enjoy it. And in my announcements, the Riverside Baptist Church is going to be having their first Sunday night service singing with the Golden Valley Crusaders, and that starts at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. So good singing coming up over there at Riverside. Love to hear the Golden Valley Crusaders. And as far as I know, that's the only announcement I have. I haven't had anything else come in, so it's just a quiet time over here. We're starting to have a few things now, so I think people's getting shots now and everything. Maybe one of these days we're going to get back to normal. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Boy, wouldn't that be nice?
It's been a long time.
Back to normal. That sounds so good.
Well, it's still out there, but we're seeing fewer cases now. But we're hoping it'll all get straightened out one of these days.
I have noticed a lot of the states are starting to ease up. Some have just totally opened back up, and that's always good. Looks like we're going in the right direction.
I know. I reckon our grammar school's going to get started back on schedule, so that'd be good. The elementary school.
Need to get these older ones back in school too. From the parent of an older one, need to get them back in school.
Oh, I know it's been a hard time for the students. It's just not good for them not to be able to go to school.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Well, I don't have anything else to report, so I guess you better pass me on by. And I hope you'll have a good weekend, Todd.
All right, Sue, you do the same. We'll talk to you again on Monday.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Sue Price with that report from the Bostic Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. I want to tell you about a scam that was made aware of us. Received a call from a lady in New Hampshire saying she received a phone call from someone who asked if we had heard the good news that WCAB is giving away $10,000 to families with adopted foster children, grandparents raising children, widows, and single parents. This organization is under the direction of a John Bishop and is giving away $10,000 to these families. But they want you to send them $3,000 to get the application fee started. And, of course, you got to give them your banking information so they can deposit your money. Now that is just a scam. Anytime anybody wants money in advance for something to the promise of more money, scam. This happened about 2 years ago. And there is a WCAB, but that's for the Workers' Compensation Appeals Board, and this company assists people who've been turned down for workman's comp over an injury. Please do not give out any information, your bank account information, anything, your Social Security card, nothing. Don't even, if they ask you where you live, don't even tell them. If they tell you your name, don't ask them yes or no, because a lot of times if you say yes, you have just committed to whatever product they're selling. If they call you and say, "Hey, can you hear me?" and you say, "Yeah," well, you've just committed yourself because you've said yes on their phone call, and they can use that. Yes, I know that's a sad way to do business, but that's what happens. Social Security will never reach out to you by phone. They won't call you. They won't threaten you. I don't even think that the sheriff's department would even call you and tell you have an arrest warrant. They'd just show up at your house and arrest you if you had an arrest warrant. So please, anytime anybody wants any money, gift cards especially, stuff like that can be, once you give them that number and the information off that gift card, it's gone. You're not getting it back. Done. So please be aware there's a scam a minute out there. And if you are unsure, you can always hang up the phone, call the sheriff's department, call somebody else, call us here. We'll try to advise you best we can. But please do not give out any information and don't fall victim to these scams. So 7:31. We'll continue with our call around report this morning, and we'll talk with Tina White up in Shingle Hollow next.
If you won the new Millionaire Maker Scratch-Off, what kind of millionaire would you be? Are you the turns their backyard into a golf course millionaire? Or maybe the builds a matching mansion just for your dog millionaire? Good boy. Or the escapes to your private beach when life gets busy millionaire? Sweet. Millionaire Maker from the North Carolina Education Lottery. With 30 top prizes of $1 million, it could be your shot at becoming a millionaire. Must be 18 to play. Approximate overall odds of winning are 1 in 2.95. Problem gambling helpline 877-718-5543.
It's great to get discounts on beautiful furniture, and thanks to the Recliner Center, you can get 10% off everything in the store. 10% off lift chairs, 10% off sofas, 10% off recliners, 10% off bedding. Angela has changed her hours to suit your schedule. The Recliner Center is now open Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 4, and Saturdays, 9 to 2. And, of course, you can make an appointment by calling 828-395-3562. Come by soon and pick out the recliner, sofa, or lift chair that best suits you and get 10% off your purchase. Come by and see Angela Cooper at the Recliner Center today. The Recliner Center is on Cooper's Gap Road in Rutherfordton.
Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply is a variety store. Here's why I say that. Cedar shavings, 5.0 cubic feet, $7.99 per bag. They have Pontiac red potatoes, kidney baked potatoes, $18 for a 50 pound. River Run dog food specially priced. Plenty of horse quality hay. Refill propane, $10.99 for a 20-pound tank. Wrangler Sweet Feed, $8.69 for the 50-pound bag. Cardinal Tissue and paper towels, 6-pack, $4.49. Farmer's Friend Feed City and Supply is the largest farm supply store, and you should come and see how much you can save. 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherford.
7:33 on this Saturday morning. Brenda Kelly, unable to get a hold of Tina White this morning, so we'll just catch up with her on Monday. Brenda, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. How about you on this Super Saturday morning?
Doing pretty good. The reason, the reason I mess with these scammers is I keep them on the phone as long as I can, because if they're wasting 5, 6, 10 minutes on a dummy like me, they're not scamming somebody else for 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
I know. You'd think by now that everybody would be aware.
You'd think
that,
so.
That they are scammers and just hang the phone up. When one calls here and I say hello and nobody don't say nothing, I hang that phone up. Sometimes I'll say hello twice, but it ain't often.
I had one call me the other day. It was a recording. It was a pre-recorded message saying my Social Security number had been compromised, and please stay on the line to talk with an agent. Oh, I just couldn't pass that up. So he answered it, and it's some, I don't know, foreign-speaking guy.
Somebody, yeah.
And he was like, who am I speaking with? I was like, well, you called me. You got my Social Security number, said it was compromised. Oh, you responded to a message. I said, okay, well, then you still should know who I am. And
that's right.
He's like, well, I need to know this. And I was like, you should have this. And I said, hey, you know this is not going to work, right? And he's like, well, what do you mean? I am a federal agent. And I'm like, no, you're not really.
Not for the USA.
I said, you may be a federal agent, but no. I said,
not here.
I said, just out of curiosity, I said, how many people do you get a day that falls for this crap? And, well, he hung up the phone on me. Doggone him. I was just asking him.
I know.
I was just asking him a simple question.
I get them all the time about a charge card, MasterCard and Visa card or something. I don't have a charge card. Never had one. Don't want one. And so I thought I'm gonna do like you said. I listened and I said he asked me something and I said he said about opening an account or something and I said no. I said I don't think I want one today. And I said besides I said I don't have no cards in the first place. What are you doing calling me? And he said, why are you wasting my time? I said, no, you're wasting my time.
You're wasting my time.
Yeah.
You're the one called me. Come on now.
Yeah, but people need to be aware of that. It's then and how do they get your numbers in the first place? This is my number. I pay for this. They ain't nobody else pay. Well, actually, they are. My son pays my phone bill.
They put random numbers. They can put random numbers in there. They get an area code and the first three, and then they can do a random number generator, and it'll just call and call and call and call and call and call. That's all. Yeah. That's what they do.
It's aggravating. I know. And then there's another one that says attention. The minute you say hello, and I hang that one up too.
Oh, the last time I got one about my extended car warranty, I waited around till the person got on the phone, and I was like, man, I'm really interested in that car warranty. And he's like, well, can you tell me a little bit about your vehicle? I said, well, it's a 1999 Chevy truck with 370,000 miles. And boy, he hung up the phone right quick.
Oh, man. But anyway, let's see, I've got 36 degrees on the front porch. I don't have any birthdays, any anniversaries. I don't know of anything going on today or tomorrow. So it's just quiet up here. Maybe things will open up before long. I don't know.
We can hope so.
Yeah, but it's better to be quiet than all kind of mischief, ain't it?
That's right.
Yeah. But I guess you better go check on Luther Sweet Thing Gilligan down at Ellenburg.
If you stay quiet and smile, people wonder what you're up to. So
I hear you.
Keep them guessing is what I say.
Yeah.
All right, Brenda, have a good morning. We'll talk to you again Monday.
Okay, catch you later.
Bye-bye. Brenda Kelly with that report from the Union Mills Fire District. We'll check in with our final call this morning, and Luther Gillikin down in Ellenboro. We'll do that after you hear this.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
When it comes to calling a pest control company, people in the know call Hutchins Pest Control. With over 40 years experience behind them, it's a known fact that Tim Hutchins and his team come ready to do a professional job for you. Licensed in both North and South Carolina and voted the best for 10 years. Hutchins Pest Control comes fully insured, honest, dependable, and on-time service. Call Hutchins Pest Control today at 287-5171 to get rid of your pest and rodent problems.
Coming up on 20 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock on this Saturday morning, it finds us in Ellenboro, a sweet thing himself, Luther Gillikin. Luther, good morning, sir. How are you?
Hey, we're doing great. Just sitting here drinking coffee, waiting on the sun to come up.
Waiting on the sun. That sounds like a
sounds like a good plan.
Like a good plan to me. Yep.
Got a biscuit in one hand, cup of coffee in the other.
Boy,
life is good.
Don't get no better than that, does it?
It's quiet there now. A whole lot going on this morning. Traffic. Well, I haven't seen no traffic at all. Car goes by occasionally. Not much going on. The fire department had one medical call last night. It was all everything they had is quiet with them. It's quiet everywhere down here. So you have a great day up there, and we'll talk to you next